He asked me, but I wasn't training much, and I just thought, you know, why 2-minute rounds? Why should I fight in 2-minute rounds? He should be fighting. My son fights 3-minute rounds, and Dennis Zelinsky, bare knuckle boxer, fights 2-minute rounds. What the f? Crazy. Smack talking fight, you know. He's not going to be, oh hello Norman, I can't wait to fight you. You'll be like, f. And then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to f you up in the fight. Don't worry about that, pal.
Hello everybody, Gosia Brzezińska, channel KOLOSEUM for Super Express, and here with me, Norman Parke. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Dziękuję, thank you.
Dziękuję. And how do you feel after all of that? You're part of conference and you will take a part in this huge event on Polish National Stadium.
Yeah.
It's something big.
Yeah, it's big. I've been there before. I fought there before in 2017. On a
KSW.
Yeah, you remember?
I don't remember your fight exactly.
2017 that was, so that's 7 years ago. What? 7 years. So
you're the only person that know the feeling of being there.
Yeah. I don't know if someone. I think maybe Marcin Josik. I think he also was there.
Yes, the first KOLOSEUM.
The first KOLOSEUM, but yeah, it's good. It's good experience, and I think this will be a bigger show because the Fame's a bigger promotion, you know, like it's more social media based and stuff too. So I think that'll be a far bigger show, more dramatic. And but for the fight against the big guy, yeah, it's a strong opponent. My opponent's really undefeated, very heavy. I think he's like I don't know, like 20 stone, and I'm about, I don't know, like 14 or something like that. So he's definitely got this big size factor, but I'm going to show it's not all about the size. You can different ways that I can win the fight. Lots of different ways I can win the fight, and I think his only chance to beat me is by knockout. You know, early in the fight, so his only chance to beat me is the knockout. And if he don't knock me out, game over.
Did you think about the opponent like that? WIELKIEMU, as you said, is really big and things like that. So have you ever think about opponent like that to be back in Fame MMA, especially?
Yeah, I want to feel the power, you know. I want to see what the power's like, you know, even obviously not on the chin, but I want to feel it on the arms. I want to see how hard he punches, and then but step by step, the battery goes lower, you know, but my battery gets better as the fight goes. So it's intriguing fight, interesting fight for people who's not really into, you know sports really well, but it's really a big freak fight. And he's undefeated, 5-0, and finished all his opponents by finish, you know, technical knockout. Everyone's been finished. So everyone knows I've got a good chin, good stamina, so that's, in a fight like that, you've got to use them attributes good too.
To be honest, I wasn't able to hear everything what happened on your part of conference between you and your opponent. Can you say something about it? It was like basic talk or some trash talk as you used to?
Yeah, he never really said too much. All I heard is like, oh yeah, I'm going to finish you, and I says, then I come back with a, oh yeah, but I take you into the deep water, and then what's going to happen? What happens whenever I take the punches and we're going more on the round, round 3, one round. But minute number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as the fight goes on, the fight's more in my favour. So he only just said that about finishing me, you know, and then, but he never said anything else. But I was waiting for more. I was waiting for him to poke, but he never poked. So you can't say anything unless someone pokes you either.
From my perspective, you and WIELKIEMU, your opponent, are some crazy guys who always showed something special on the programs, on the conferences. So maybe we should wait for some programs with you and your opponent, and something will happen.
There's maybe later on when we do the face-to-face, maybe he can get the 1-2, maybe the 3-piece soda and 2 flip-flops in the face. Maybe he can get that. So we'll wait to see what happens.
And one more interesting thing, what was your first reaction when you heard that your manager, Filip Bątkowski, is gonna fight your previous opponent, Marcin Josik? Yeah. Something crazy. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's a good fight, yeah, interesting fight, yeah. And obviously Josik's more experienced, he's fought tougher people, but you don't know, there's a lot of pressure on Josik because he's the favourite, you know. So And this is 3 rounds only, 3 rounds, 3 minutes. It's not a long fight. So shorter rounds is set up better for the underdog, you know. In a fight like that there, shorter rounds and more time for recovery is more for the underdog in the fights and to give a better fight.
Your manager has had some fights in his organization, so you can say something about his preparations right now. Do you really think he's prepared for a guy like Marcin Wrzosek right now?
Yeah, but this is not MMA, this is just boxing match, you know, like if it's MMA fight, yeah, Wrzosek's a clear, stronger fighter all over, but this is just boxing match, so it's interesting, you don't know what can happen. Like he's been in the Ultimate Fighter and all too. Wrzosek's been in the Ultimate Fighter. He's had lots of wins. He's never been finished really much, you know. He's can go the distance a lot, so he has a tough fight for Philip. But like I say, only short rounds. Only like Wrzosek would fight 5-minute rounds. Now he's fighting 3-minute rounds. It's different pace of fight, and it's as I say, it's more underdogs get the better chance to in a fight like that. So. But I trained with Philip there on Friday, a few days ago. We did some sparring, so it's the first sparring I did for a while, and it's the first sparring he's did, so a bit more time to get ready also.
So we are waiting for the results. And the last thing, last month, I guess, you were as a guest on Cloud MMA, or this event, this organization. What do you think about all of that, the fights that you have seen there?
Yeah, I seen the fight in the car. There's 2 people in the car. Yeah, I was like, I just come in and just seen that this guy was standing in the back seat, fucking digging the head of this guy, and I was like, what the fuck? So,
is it something you could take a part in?
I don't know, it was just mad. I just came in and that was the first thing I saw on the screen was this guy undo his belt, jump in the back and just something you'd see on the street or something. So, but it's mad. It was an interesting fight. So, but they had a lot of other interesting fights too on the card. But we went there to watch it. Almost maybe fighting on it too. There was almost maybe a fight because the main event was scrapped with Ferrari, you know. So.
Okay, so what's your opinion about this position of Michał Pasternak, your previous opponent, and Denis Załęcki? Because there were some problems with the results of this fight and stuff like that. All in all, it's remis.
Yeah, because you know this fight with Denis is only 2-minute rounds. Now it's getting lower and lower. Next to be 1-minute rounds. So that fight there, 2-minute rounds with 2-minute rounds. Only 3 rounds is set up for the underdog big time, not just a little bit, but big time. And 1 minute 30 seconds rest. Come on, fuck me! I get a cup of tea and biscuits in between that there.
And so many people were wondering if maybe you will take a part in one of Cloud MMA events, or you are right now a player in this organization. You don't think about changing anything.
They did ask me to fight with Denis this last fight. You know, they asked me to fight Denis. You know, they talked with me, and then before they got Pasternak.
What do you think about that?
They asked me, but I wasn't training much, and I just thought, you know. Why 2-minute rounds? Why should I fight in 2-minute rounds? He should be fighting. My son fights 3-minute rounds, and Denis Załęcki, for bare knuckle boxer, fights 2-minute rounds. What the fuck? Crazy. You know, I says, man, 2-minute rounds.
So we are waiting for the continuation of this talk.
Yeah, here. I says, they pay the good money. I'll fight Denis, no problem, because I know this fight here is a big fight for the media. It's a big smack-talking fight, you know. He's not going to be, oh, hello, Norman, I can't wait to fight you. You'll be like, fuck you, bitch. And then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to fuck you up in the fight. Don't worry about that, pal.
Right now, we are waiting for this event, Fame MMA 22. Thank you so much for this interview. Good luck.
Thank
Dziękuję.
you so much. See ya.